Imagine someone handing you a small amount of money and telling you that one day it could grow into millions. At first, that idea sounds unrealistic. $1,000 does not feel like the beginning of a fortune. It feels small, almost insignificant. Yet throughout history, many investors and entrepreneurs have started with very small amounts of capital and slowly transformed it into enormous wealth. The question is not whether it is possible. The real question is how it actually happens. Most people assume that turning a small amount of money into millions requires luck or a miracle investment. But the truth is usually much less dramatic and far more strategic. Wealth of that scale is rarely built overnight. Instead, it grows through a combination of time, smart decisions, reinvestment, and patience. The first important concept to understand is that money grows through multiplication rather than simple accumulation. When someone saves money without investing it, the growth remains limited. But when money is invested into assets that can generate returns, those returns begin producing more returns of their own. This is the foundation of compounding. Over time, compounding can transform even small investments into powerful financial engines. But compounding alone is not enough. The second ingredient is ownership. Wealth is usually built by owning assets that grow in value or generate income. These assets can include stocks, businesses, intellectual property, and other investments that produce long-term growth. When someone buys shares in a successful company, they are buying a small piece of that company's future growth. As the company expands, increases profits, and attracts more investors, the value of those shares can rise dramatically. This is why many people who built large fortunes began by investing early in companies that later became extremely successful. Another powerful path involves building or investing in businesses. Businesses have the potential to scale in ways that ordinary jobs cannot. A person can only work a limited number of hours in a day, but a successful business can serve thousands or even millions of customers simultaneously. When a business grows, the value of ownership grows with it. Many entrepreneurs begin with small savings and reinvest every dollar of profit back into expanding their company. Over time, that reinvestment can transform a modest idea into a powerful enterprise. Patience also plays a critical role in the journey from small capital to significant wealth. Many people expect rapid results from investments. When the progress appears slow, they become discouraged and abandon their strategy too early. But the most powerful financial growth often occurs after many years of consistent reinvestment. Early gains may look modest, but those gains gradually build momentum. Eventually, the growth becomes dramatic because each layer of profit begins generating additional layers of profit. Another key factor is learning. People who successfully grow small amounts of money into large fortunes rarely rely on a single lucky decision. They constantly study markets, businesses, and financial systems. Each investment experience improves their judgment. Each mistake teaches them something valuable. Over time, this accumulated knowledge becomes one of their most powerful advantages. Financial success is often the result of thousands of decisions made over many years rather than a single moment of brilliance. Risk management is equally important. Turning $1,000 into millions does not mean gambling everything on a single opportunity. It means carefully balancing risk and opportunity. Smart investors understand that protecting capital is just as important as growing it. They diversify investments, study potential opportunities carefully, and avoid decisions driven purely by emotion. This disciplined approach helps them survive the inevitable ups and downs of markets and business cycles. Another powerful strategy is reinvestment. When investments produce profits, many people are tempted to withdraw and spend that money immediately. But individuals who build significant wealth often do the opposite. They reinvest their gains into new opportunities or expand their existing investments. This process accelerates compounding and allows capital to grow much faster over time. Every reinvested dollar becomes another worker inside the financial system, generating even more future returns. The environment surrounding an investor can also influence success. Being surrounded by people who understand business, investing, and opportunity can dramatically accelerate learning. Conversations about ideas, strategies, and market trends help sharpen financial thinking. Exposure to new perspectives can reveal opportunities that might otherwise remain invisible. Many successful investors credit their communities, mentors, or professional networks as important influences in their journey. Technology has also opened new doors for wealth creation. Decades ago, investing opportunities were often limited to wealthy individuals with access to financial institutions. Today, global markets, online platforms, and digital tools allow almost anyone to participate in investing. Information that was once restricted to professionals is now widely available. This shift has lowered the barrier to entry for individuals who want to learn about building wealth. However, the availability of opportunity does not guarantee success. Discipline remains the deciding factor. Emotional reactions often destroy investment strategies. Fear can cause people to sell valuable assets during temporary downturns. Greed can push people toward risky decisions that promise unrealistic returns. Successful investors learn to control these impulses and focus on long-term outcomes rather than short-term fluctuations. Perhaps the most important lesson in turning $1,000 into millions is understanding that money itself is only a tool. The real driver of wealth is behavior. Financial habits determine how money flows, grows, and multiplies over time. Consistent investing, continuous learning, disciplined risk management, and patient reinvestment form the foundation of long-term financial success. When these behaviors are maintained over many years, even modest beginnings can lead to extraordinary outcomes. The journey from $1,000 to millions does not begin with a large bank account. It begins with a different way of thinking about money. Instead of viewing money only as something to spend, successful investors see it as a seed that can grow into something much larger when placed in the right environment and given enough time to develop. And just like planting that first small seed in the ground, the most important step is simply starting. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more secrets about money, investing, and how wealth is built in the real world, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who might find it useful, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss future videos. And if you want to keep learning right now, check out the other videos on this channel where we break down powerful financial ideas in simple animated stories that can completely change the way you think about money.